Happy Saturday. Welcome in. Today I am using the March sketch from Creative Scrapbooker magazine. It was created by Jennifer Edwardson. And so it's Sketch Saturday, friends. And this one I really felt like kind of fell together quickly. I am deviating a little. Surprise, surprise. I know that if you've ever seen me work with sketches, and there are lots of sketch layouts because March has been Christy's Beautiful Life 30 days of sketches, and I have been playing along, not in numerical order and not every day. That was a bit overwhelming, so I just did my own thing, which is what I hope that you do when it comes to your crafting projects. But I really liked this sketch from Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Liked how it was broken up. I am going to change some things. That's just me. So let me show you where I'm kind of going. I am using some leftover 49 and Market from another layout. And when it was laying here on my table, as I was cleaning up, that's when the idea for this layout came to me. I was like, oh, I've got to go print that sketch because this would be perfect for a Sketch Saturday. So let's take a look at the sketch real quick and before we dive into what I've pulled. So this one has a larger photo. They've given us a 5 by 3.5 size. Mine will be a full 4 by 6. Then we have some smaller photos, an embellishment square up at the top, a large title, some like a little cluster something down here, and then a space for journaling. Now, this is what I saw when I looked at this piece of scrap paper. See this? Right there. Caught my attention. I thought I could add out of the ephemera pack, which I know I still have over here. Let me pull it over and flip it. They have some of these little strips. They have some of these little strips. They have wordy strips. And I thought, add a little something right there. And I have this piece already done for me. Thank you, 49 and Market. So this is going to be this larger section, right? I am going to trim this so that this comes up closer to this piece because I want this pink strip to go all the way across the bottom where they have the scallops. Okay. So once we trim this, then we're going to take this paper and we're going to trim it to 12 by 12 because truly this is the branding strip off of this gorgeous paper. So that's what we're going to do. Let's talk about my photo. I love taking pictures. I used to have, oh my goodness, I had several cameras. I do not always have the latest and the greatest. I have the latest and the greatest that fits my budget and works for me. My Canon, I had a 40D. I got it. It's probably the only camera I've ever gotten brand spanking new. And I used it until it literally died. I'll be honest, I didn't take the best care of it. It would be in the rain with me. It went on Disney trips with us. It probably more than likely got more wet than it ever needed to. But that's because I was living life with it. This spring, well, I guess it wasn't spring. I guess it was early January. I saw where someone was selling a 60D, which was a better version than what I had, at a very reasonable price. And we talked to them. We took the camera to our local camera shop. They checked it out. They said that yes, it still worked. Yes, it had plenty of life in it. In talking to the people that were selling it, it was actually a backup camera for a photographer. And so he was like, I really didn't use it a lot, but it was my backup camera. And in the world of photography, if you're ever on location, you want to have a backup camera. What he decided is now that there's so many more new ones that are in just a much better quality, that he wanted to bump up his backup camera because there was now beginning to be a very noticeable difference between his backup camera pictures and his regular camera pictures. And so he was selling this one very, very cheaply. I was able just to get the body. I didn't need any lenses. I didn't need anything because I already had them. And if you have a good SLR type camera, you know that if you stay within your brand, the lenses cross the brands. I was a little worried, I'm not gonna lie, because mine was a 40D. Most of my lenses I got with the original Rebel. That was my first camera, was a Rebel, and so I was a little worried that they might not fit, but we were able to test them all. Everything fit. The rule of thumb worked, and so this is my new baby with my very old, very well-loved lens. You can actually see where it has been dropped. That's also why I keep a filter on the front. This is just a skylight. All it does is it's basically just a piece of glass that protects the lens in case you drop it, because the filter would shatter versus the lens. So I'm sure that skylights do something. It's not a polarizing filter. It's not any of that. It's just, for me, it's literally a piece of glass that protects my camera. So this is my new baby. I love it. I'm super excited to have it. And so I wanted to scrapbook the change over to this beautiful baby. This one also does video, and none of mine in the past have done video. I don't know the quality of it. I don't know anything about it. Really, I just wanted a better camera than my phone because we have some trips coming. Yeah, yes. So we're going to trim this a little bit, get it on here, get everything scaled back down to 12 by 12. Now, I want to talk about this area here. I didn't want to go take a bunch of little bitty photos of this little camera. So my thought was that I would use, because there are 4 of them, I would repeat a cut file over and over so that we would have that same square mimicked. Do you see what I'm talking about? So rather than having squares, I'm going to have hearts. So that's where we are. I am going to cut some things, stop talking. I am going to look and see if there's anything fantastic out of here that we want to use to help with this layout. And then we'll be back after I've made some commitments. This is what I'm thinking. We have the main photo here. I've pulled out some of these little pieces to do here. Like in the sketch we have down in the corner. I've gone ahead and pulled these. I think what I want to do is possibly create my very own faker shaker. So what that means for me is that I back these with some white, probably, maybe, I don't know. Typically it means that I would back it, I would put it on foam tape to lift the die cut up from the backing, and then I would add glue and add the sequins to see what sticks. Not 100% sure. So this is where we currently are. I did also do these cute little cameras, but I'm not really sure. They kind of don't have the same feel. So I do need to commit. I don't have anything glued down, so we will do that. And I will be back after I commit. she's finished. So I am really loving this layout. I did decide to go away from the shaker pocket kind of idea. I don't know, it just didn't quite fit when it was over, but I am in love with these sequins. They are from Call the Confetti. I'll have the link down below. And this one is called the Moss Green Satin. They are fantastic. I love them. So let's take a closer look. Our cut file up here at the top is from Confessions of a Paper Addict. We have some Tim Holtz rub-ons. We have some 49 and Market rub-ons. We have some of the 49 and Market, what did they call? I keep forgetting what they called these. Washi tape stickers from the Vintage Artistry collection. Love it. And then over here we have another little cluster. This is the postage stamp washi right here. Just super, super fun. I added some of the tickets from the Eucalyptus color swatch family. I really, really like how this did. I will have still shots below. My friends, please like this video. It helps others find me and the channel. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. That way YouTube lets you know when there are new videos out and you never miss a video. I do like to put things out 2 to 3 times a week to keep our creativity flowing and give you lots and lots of inspiration. That said, if there is something that you specifically are wanting to see me work with, maybe it's a collection that you saw online that you thought, oh, I really love that, but let me handle those buts in your lives. Let me see what I can come up with. So if you would leave me a comment down below letting me know if there is anything you would like to see me work with, I would love to know that. Until next time, my friends, go make some memories. Bye-bye.